Vanessa, you need to relax. And Anita and Tracy hash out what needs to be hashed out, while Smitty is not taking Martin's brush offs anymore. What's good, y'all? This is Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 59. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And child, the last episode of the week did not damn disappoint. I'm gonna get the little stuff out the way. We're going to get the little stuff out the way. Smitty is standing on business when it comes to Martin, and he keeps trying to be evasive. He's trying to use sexual maneuvers. He's trying to distract and all of that when Smitty has these questions, trying to follow up on what Bill was insinuating before. And it takes him going to lunch with both Vernon, Samantha, and Martin, going through the whole lunch, them throwing little jabs at each other in the conversation, and then him sending Vernon and Samantha home in an Uber because he's not letting Martin leave until he asks the question that he needs to ask and get the answers that he needs to get. And you know what? Hell yeah, Smitty, stand up for yourself in this relationship, because up until this point, we have literally seen Martin step and slide and be evasive and be dismissive and be disrespectful, making decisions for not only you, but y'all's relationship, and then his career, being completely singular minded. And it's time that he opens up and communicates what the hell is going on his end, because you need to know as his dutiful partner. And I love that he's actually standing up for himself. I love that he's not allowing Martin too much room to like sneak out of it or like be able to sidestep the very real questions. Whatever went down, whatever Bill could be holding over you or has in his back pocket to hold over you, whatever is stopping you from running for this presidential election is something that your damn husband needs to know. Point blank, period. And Smitty is not going to keep allowing you to ignore the fact that he needs these answers. And I love that for him. Now, Vernon is there because Vernon was supposed to be helping, is helping Samantha with the history project. He's telling a bunch of stories of them back in Chicago, of days when he was, organizing protests and standing up for racial justice and things like that. So that's kind of like the backdrop to all the conversations that's happening between Smitty and Martin in this episode, which to me was very interesting. They go over to Orphy Jean's to have their little lunch, and then that's when they clock Vanessa and Joey's ass having yet another inappropriate ass lunch together. I said what I said. And you know what? This brings me to Vanessa, because Doug pops up. She was supposed to be down at the damn hospital to go see her husband. She never shows up. Doug comes looking for her, finds her with Joey's ass, sees how inappropriate they are, and overhears the inappropriate ass dialogue. And then she takes forever to go after that man. But when she finally does go after that man, go looking for him at the damn hospital, because that's where he said he was going. We know he wasn't going there. Okay, cool. She runs into Ted and decides to lay into Ted. Adulterous ass Ted, disloyal ass Ted, cheating ass Ted, lying ass Ted. Meet the damn kettle, and we can't call you black because you're definitely a white woman. But girl, I was looking, and I was in awe the entire time while watching this scene, because bitch, who do you think you're talking to? You are cheating on your husband still. You have been cheating on your husband before, and you're going to continue to cheat on him in the future. Ted has cheated on his woman 20 years ago. And now this is the repercussions of all of that coming out and the secret being kept. So honestly, it's less about the cheating actually happening. It's more about him keeping his goofy ass secret for 20 years, only for it to come back and blow up in everybody's faces 20 years later with a damn demon on the other end of all the damn truth. So quiet as kept, that's the big ass deal when it comes to Ted and Nicole. But you are literally cheating today with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that can find a way to get their cup and stick it in you. And you want to be looking at this man and yelling at this man and chastising this man. The optics alone of this blonde ass white woman yelling at this black man in this hospital was already about to send me. But then to know the backstory of Vanessa as a character, and you are a hoe? You are quite literally a hoe. You are married, cheating on your man with your trainer. You're about to cheat on him with this goofy ass crime boss. You are hiring escorts, any and everything. You are sticking any and everything in you, and then you want to come down on Ted Richardson? Man, beef for real. And you are lucky that he wasn't a black woman, because you would have got your ass handed to you in that damn hotel room had it been me. I would have aired everything out. And it's so wild because in this episode, we get to see, like, a lot of people know her MO. A lot of people know that she's inappropriate. A lot of people know that this is how she gets down. And you're embarrassing your damn husband, Doug, but you want to be over here preaching about what Ted did 20 years ago and how that makes Nicole look today. You going so hard, tears coming down your eyes, yelling and screaming about the loyalty and what Nicole deserves. What the hell does Doug deserve? What the hell does your children who are in college deserve? I would go as far as to say I think they deserve much more than a trollopy ass mother. Yeah. Now, Ted can't clap back at you like that because clearly he is in the wrong. Clearly he's regretful, remorseful, shamed for his actions, as he should be. I ain't making no damn excuse for him. But you are the last person in Fairmont Crest that should be saying a goddamn on thing to that man about any type of adultery, cheating, and or lying. Your whole life is a lie. Look at your hair. A lie. Oh, Vanessa pissed me off in this episode. I couldn't believe that Miss Girl conjured up all the audacity to get in this man's face like this. And for her to be so loud and proud, but then also be perpetuating that same type of disloyalty within her own marriage. It's like the self-awareness is on zero. And no, she's not like a raggedy ass white woman in a way of like forward facing like microaggressions and racial tensions, but the lack of self-awareness is a big problem for white people, period. And she can't even track that her trying to speak on the adultery, the disloyalty, and all of that while Nicole knows that she looks other places and steps out on her damn marriage could also be something that's triggering for Nicole, let alone whatever's going on with Ted. And she still wants to insert herself into the conversation and act like she's the damn avenger for Nicole's loyalty and optimal marriage. I'm sitting here watching this woman lay into this man and I'm like, so what are you actually mad about? Because the way that you live your life, this is actually okay. You mad that he wasn't the perfect husband to your friend when you ain't the damn perfect wife to hers? Ugh. Moving on. Shanice is definitely comedic relief for me because watching her not only gossip about people at the damn hospital, but watching her in the background, because she's in the background while Nicole, I mean, she's in the background while Vanessa is reading Ted for Phil, and she is just gathering information, baby, gathering information and becoming a damn comedic relief. I wanted to go ahead and just mention her at least because I do enjoy her as the lead nurse. She does have a moment with Ted where she's like, I want to know what the documentary looks like. I want to know what I look like. So then we get to see them actually exchange, and Ted talks about how the documentary is coming along in post-production now and they're going to do a screening at the hospital. So we're probably going to see that in the next few weeks, which will be kind of cool in reference to like more lighthearted storylines and more things that are just like the surroundings or the ambiance of what is going on in this town other than the major drama. My word. Now, getting a little bit deeper into the drama, Anita and Tracy kind of pull up the gloves and they are going at it. Tracy, I don't know, like I think that the things that Tracy was saying needed to be said, I guess, but I could not imagine having a woman standing in my home talking to me the way that Tracy was talking to Anita and being okay with it, not putting my hands on her, not putting her ass out, because she went there. She basically was calling Anita out for how selfish and ruthless and conniving she felt like she was and all the decisions that she made was. And I felt like the more the conversation went on, the less we were getting of like closure and actually like them hashing it out, and more of like we're walking down a path where there's even more back here, because the cliffhanger that we get is like, you thought that you affected just me and Sharon, but it wasn't just me and Sharon, it was more. Like, who the hell else was affected or hurt because Anita decided to go solo? What the hell was actually going on? What is going on with this talent manager that chose her over the other girls in the articulates? And like, there were parts of it when I was listening to Tracy, and she's like, yeah, I was getting booked and it was like talking about when was I going to bring you out and nobody will respect my talents. And I'm like, all of that is not actually her fault. So I was really struggling to like piece through what could be placed at Anita's doorstep as her responsibility and something that she needs to atone for, and the other parts of like, girl, you actually need to eat that. You and Sharon need to eat that, because at the end of the day, your career is your responsibility as well. And while yes, you will hope somebody in a group with you will remain loyal to you, you still have to think about yourself, because clearly they're going to think about themselves. And we get Anita pushing back, but she also takes a good amount of time to actually listen and to receive. She does resent certain implications when things start to get very, very close to disrespect, in my opinion. So we just want to continue to watch, I guess, that conversation play out, because we just get a cliffhanger of her saying like, it's not just me and Sharon that was affected, was it? And then it kind of like goes, and I'm like, what else? Just tell us, please. But Vernon's on his way back to the house, so Tracy better get out whatever she gonna get out, because I don't think that Vernon will allow Tracy to continue to talk to Anita the way that she has been while they were in the home alone. Yeah. Now, the biggest thing, child, of this episode is a conversation between Ted and Dana. He walks in on Dana while she is actually robbing her daughter's hotel room. Ma'am, do you know no shame? She in here trying to flirt with him. She in here trying to hold things over his head. She is grasping at every tactic that she possibly can. And I'm like, is this multiple personality disorder? Because she also weaves in and out of various narratives and various tactics very, very quickly. And I'm like, damn, I don't know if it's supposed to be that damn seamless, but alas. I enjoyed this conversation specifically because Ted finally puts Dana in her place and tells her exactly what he needed to tell her. He's been, to me, playing a little bit too cool this entire time, has been a little bit too neutral and a little bit too like, oh, I just want you to go away. She's not going away. And you need to step up. Like Nicole said a couple episodes ago, you need to protect your damn family. And it's so interesting because he understands the threat that she is for Eva, and it feels like he's more so stepping in now because it's like, you are coming for her. You actually have greater proximity to her, and I'm going to protect her at all costs now that I know that's my daughter. And I'm like, that's great and all, but you need to have this fire before. But we here now. Let me not hold a grudge or like hold it over you, Ted. Cool. Child, that little back and forth was very, very interesting to me. It kind of made the episode for me. But then what add the cherry on top is when Dana takes her ass back home and comes up with another personality, and it is the Nicole Richardson 2.0 personality. Man, what do you mean? Where did you get this Nicole wig from? I need you to stop. Y'all, she is the Terminator and she will not quit. I do not understand it. Like, girl, do you ever sleep? She is quite literally a ridiculous ass menace, and she is not done with the Dupree Richardsons yet. And I'm just like, oh, Nicole gonna have to beat her ass. And honestly, if Nicole lay her hands on, I think that she would like it, because she would love to bring Nicole down to the gutter where she at. She would love to knock Nicole off of her privileged bougie pedestal, how she would put it. This woman is crazy, but they're doing a wonderful job. As a soap, they're doing a wonderful job of like allowing her story to play out and giving us just like a full look, a full scope of what it is to be crazy in this way, in this circumstance. And baby, the actress who was playing Dana, perfect for the job. Absolutely perfect for the job. And that's pretty much it. I think that's everything that went down in the episode, y'all. We are only getting 4 episodes, new episodes next week. Monday is a repeat. I did record my next week on Beyond the Gate, so I will link that in the description box down below. Make sure that you check it out so that you know, and also spoiler alerts for it, because there are spoilers. I'm reading the synopsis for each episode that we are getting next week. There's 4 new episodes. I got you, like CBS, shout out to y'all for sending me the emails. I'm officially on a little press list and I appreciate it, and I'm going to keep you guys posted. As you can see, I'm thoroughly enjoying breaking down Beyond the Gates. I'm going to the comment section right now so I can see what y'all are saying, because this is supposed to be a conversation and we gotta talk about what the heck is going down at Fairmont Crest. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so now. I don't know what you waiting for, Bookie. Turn on your bell notifications and I'll see you in the next one.